question. When you bite off a dick now, can you taste it still? Or is it just kind of an empty experience for you?
I feel pretty full.
Unlike me, Yarkaz is just laughing into his salad right now.
You know, Rochi, I always thought I liked you, but I was wrong. I don't know why I ever hung out with you and Yarkaz.
Our sparkling personality, charm, and strange smell that resembles camel?
You know, if you always wanted to become an undead, you could have just come see me.
I should have.
I think camels smell wonderful.
Oh, they smell better than vomit. Grimchoker vomits.
Excellent observation, Yarkaz. Excellent.
I think the dwarven death knights believe they're too good for us now that they're immortal and smelly.
I'm just happy to have my friends back, honestly.
Yeah.
Who's smelly?
Yarkaz is happy to have us back, Rochi.
We of course did not mean you, Lord Drogan. We meant nothing about you at all. You smell wonderful. Wonderful. Like burning steel and blood and stuff.
I like you. Put some pretzel on them bones, boy. You want to be in the Death Knight Corps, you got to step up!
Matthew's gonna crap himself when he sees that.
I know.
Or puke all over himself. Or rape Sam.
Probably all three. You know, these northern ales aren't quite sweet enough. In the desert, even our wine is flavored with sweet things. It's served exceptionally hot, which I never agreed with. I would usually use a ray of frost on mine. It called me crazy, but here I've discovered that a lot of wizards do the same thing.
So what desert are you from?
Rasa?
Awesome. Fenaris.
Fenaris.
Much smaller, but closer to home.
I think I've been to Fenaris. Many, many large cacti. Very large strains I hadn't seen before.
So, Drogan. How long have you been a Death Knight? I don't do good on math.
Let's see, from Solaris, longer than is appropriate.
We need to have a talk.
I meant absolutely no
We
offense.
need to have a talk. We need to have a talk.
Last time I got
Let me
too
see
close.
your penis.
Drogan.
No,
Drogan.
no.
Unnecessary.
You tried to bite it off when I was a giant undead bug monster.
Leave him alone. He doesn't have one anymore.
My entire existence is unnecessary. It is. Which made me have the life statement to make everyone else deal with me too. Unnecessarily.
Hey, you know what?
I get the feeling that these people don't like each other a lot. Of course we like each other. Of course we like each other. For instance, we have wonderful stories about each other. Remember that time with the river and the favorite soul, and how you decided that it would be such a good idea to go swimming? I wasn't there, but I'm assuming I was watching in spirit somewhere.
Remember that time you just got a body back that wasn't a gnome and I ripped your fucking head off? You guys sound like the best of friends.
Lars is now over there.
I don't like Lars. He's weird.
Lars is weird. Maybe we should tell that wonderful time with the aboleth where my bitch cousin went crazy and shot me in the face and I killed him, and you and your stupid ass girlfriend died.
It's a good story. Tis a good story.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like
No
it.
idea what I saw in her now, other than, of course, her strange habit of liking
Tieflings.
exactly.
Beautiful choice in women. I think that you just couldn't get with Eric, and so that was your second best
At this point in
option.
time, I'm pretty sure Rochi and Yarkaz are taking bets on how long
Drogan keeps this up before he just starts throwing shit at him.
Well, I did consider mating with Eric, but then I realized that I did not want my penis to shrivel up, fall off, and start trying to take over the world. So, I didn't.
Eric couldn't have ruled a tea party.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. This isn't true. Oh yeah, I heard about this, Hiroji. He ruled so badly. Like, there were 500 insurrections within the first month. That might have been an overstatement.
Not that much of one. That's why we split the country. East and West. Or us were one country until we came along and put a stop to that because I didn't want to have anything to do with his name.
Didn't you trick him into wearing one of your slave rings?
Yes, I did. Many people had them, and I was much more paranoid and not trusting back then.
Probably for good reason, if most of your training happened around Eric.
Still feel regrettable about giving one to your mother, he says to Darian, and then looks back at you with this, well, it was a wedding ring. Somewhat deplorable, but humorous nonetheless.
Well, as long as the stone was big enough.
Darian, of course, giving him another mean look.
Favorite souls can't detect evil. Because if they can, I think Yarka is doing it now.
Well, not wizards.
Okay, well,
Sorcerers.
whoever can detect evil. Drogan pings very highly. But with everyone else, like her two Death Knights, Kirk, and Telmir, they all kind of ping weird. Not exactly natural, and probably, by book terms, evil, but not.
Slightly evil.
Slightly evil. As in, they practice necromancy, but they're not that bad people.
They have a dim aura of evil. Dim being the level right below faint that you only see occasionally written in an adventure.
What other stories we got for these newcomers? As long as we're having a good... What? What do you... Don't you fucking interrupt me, son. While they're here. What?
At this point in time, Yarkaz, well, before you started yelling at him, is probably debating, like, I wonder if I threw food at him, would he try to catch it in midair with his mouth?
Throw a fish.
Strange.
Nothing, just thinking about something. A joke I heard told once.
I want to hear it.
Okay. So, Corvusbergian, a Corkian, and what's the British place for
Sistona.
and a Sistonian all walk into a bar. They all order a pint of beer. And 3 flies come down, land in their beer. The Sistonian looks at it, shakes his head, pushes it away. Corvusbergian picks the fly up out of the drink, throws it off, keeps drinking. The Corkian takes the fly by the wings and starts shaking it into his beer, going, "Spit it out, damn you!"
I don't get it.
People from Cork really like their liquor.
I'm a dwarf, son. An undead dwarf. You know how much Grimskirgle it takes to get me buzzed? Half his stock.
Half? Really? Only half?
But he only has a barrel.
I didn't used to.
I'm pointing at Solaris.
I know.
I didn't used to have 1 barrel. I used to have 20. It took a while to build them up. Then he visits the bar one day to reminisce over old times, and when I regain consciousness, most of my alcohol is gone. You are an asshole. A walking, talking, undead asshole. And I salute you for it, because at least your character hasn't changed from when you were alive.
Kirk, you
Piano now? Never mind, go ahead.
spend a lot of time researching just arcane tidbits, correct?
Tidbits of any kind.
Well then. I'm in need of some advice. A lot of advice, actually.
And you come to me.
Well, yes.
I like that.
Let's see, I think the most pressing thing to start off with is... How do you get out of a deal with a fire elemental